Hi, welcome back to It's a JaCkEy Thing. I'm your host, Jackie Carolyn. What is up? How's your day? Mine was fabulous. Thank you for asking. But anyways, hi. Thank you for tuning back in. So this piece right here, I bet you're wondering why there's a deer crying in the forest or a centaur crying in the forest, huh? So funny story about this drawing. It was originally supposed to be like a happy drawing and had a lot of pinks and purples in it, and it totally switched from that like that. But like I guess now it turned out way better, yeah. So the meaning of this drawing and what it's about. So this is time, or what time feels like, and the concept of time to me feels very, I don't know, imprisoning, I guess, because like, come on, you have all these schedules, you have appointments, you have people you need to meet and want to meet, you have things that you want to plan, but then they never go. Thanks. So wouldn't time feel like a prisoner? Come on. So with this gal right here, what she is that this is a little fawn girl. She is a centaur. And her whole story is that she's imprisoned by time. So long ago, she lived in a forest, or she still lives in a forest. But while she lived in the forest, is that she was like, well, what can I do? Because she wanted to make time stop. And how she made time stop is that she traded herself to have all the time in the world. Though it wasn't very pleasing later on, because like she's like, wow. And it turned out to be one of those dramatic changes at last second, because like maybe she could have traveled in time and stuff, but gotta make it a little edgy, right? But so she traded her life to be time and to live by it, but like the consequences she didn't realize, and now she's in prisoner. So yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer. But so what's funny is like what I was going to do with this drawing is originally it was supposed to be like that daytime nighttime drawing where like it has a duplicate of itself, but you can see the opposites. I think she's crying honey, or maybe her pupils just popped, or her iris, so it's bleeding the color. Right, I don't know. I just thought it was pretty cool to do this. And, like, I'm trying to experiment more with my art style again and see what I like. And so far, it's turning out great. So this fawn girl, yes, you can see her bust, her nipple, I guess. Not nipple. Oh gosh, I'm gonna stop there. But okay. This is obviously not for kids, okay? If you are like 13, 14, like whatever, if you're a baby and you need a nap, please go away. I love you, honey, but like please don't watch this. I mess up sometimes with my words. Please don't watch this. But with her story and her being fun, I thought like the whole concept of her being trapped in time was pretty nifty, and time does feel very prisony and trappy at times, like almost all the time. You have those rare days where you're like, well, hey, you know what? Today was a great day. I would not take anything back. But like, what's funny as humans is like literally when we say something wrong or think something wrong, or our action, we did something wrong with it, we're like, well, I wish I could go back in time and fix that. But sad thing is, can't go back in time and fix that. So you're like a prisoner to that one spot you did when you got trapped in it, which is a little, I don't know. I just like the concept. And like with these arrows, so these are going to be hands, but maybe like the arrows shot her. Maybe they poked her where her irises are bleeding out. I don't know. All I know is like I thought it was a pretty cool concept with arrows and like a clock, and she's a centaur woman deer thing, so that's cool. Wait, does female deers have horns? I gotta look that up. Female deer can grow antlers if they have higher than normal testosterone levels, said Flynn. In most cases, testosterone levels are too low for an antler development. They usually are small, poorly formed, and they aren't completely hardened. I never knew that. Well, look what we just learned today. Isn't that interesting? I would have never known that. But, like, why are their antlers? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is that the lawnmower again? It's the lawnmower again. Oh my gosh. Okay, every time I'm trying to record, this has got to be one of my worst pet peeves, is that the lawnmower pops on. Ugh. So I was thinking that the flowers on her, the golden flowers, they are a representation of hope and faith, and like that she's hopeful and faithful that one day maybe her chains will break, or maybe one day she'll find her freedom again. So that being the concept, I worked around it with the clock, and I just feel like, so like I said earlier, it was supposed to have like pink and purple attachments and colors in there, but I actually did it with it's an airplane. Now it's an airplane. Okay. But with her, I guess her whole entire, I was thinking like it's supposed to be peaceful, and like one of my favorite color color coordinations is definitely browns with reds, or browns with yellows or oranges, because like I don't know, it just creates a calming position, maybe. But so the flowers, I don't ask me what type of flowers these are. I don't know what type of flowers these are. They're just flowers. They're supposed to be flowers of hope and faith that one day she'll be free again. They're yellow. Okay, they're yellow flowers, so I guess if you want to call them a yellow flower, that's fine. Yes, this whole drawing, it took around 4 hours, I have to say, about 4 hours, which isn't like the longest time I've spent on a drawing, but like right there with extra detail and stuff. And I'm trying to work more on like a line style for my main pieces. Like I want it to have my main style, which the line style, you see it with the black around it and whatnot, and then the background being if it's like a garden or something, more lineless. Does that sound all right? Yeah. I like it so far. It's pretty good. I like how the textures and stuff have started coming out, so I'm more than happy with that. I just want a little more texture in my life. Gotta have that texture. AMSR with the texture. I am an A-class stork. I told my mom the other day what I am is I am the child of I'm a child of a hippie and a nerd. I would be the child of a hippie and nerd. That's what I am. And she said, "You're totally right." And then I told my friend that, and he's like, "Dude, you're totally right. You are." And like, okay, I'm off topic. I'm sorry. As you can see with the flowers right now, they're luminance, so like they glow in the dark. And so take the darker edges of the flower, for instance. Those are supposed to represent like it's still glowing, but the inside's like this flower, if it dies, like it slowly changes a different color if it starts like dying. So I thought that was pretty nifty, and I just wanted to play with the concept. You know what, maybe they're what are they called? Lilies. Maybe they're lily flowers. I don't know. That I just like how they came out. But then I wished I would have used some extra reds, but like then I was like, no, I don't want to use reds. And I think one of my favorite parts about this was definitely a clock, because I can't draw a clock to save my life, and I just saved my life drawing this clock. That was pretty cool. Like, it literally actually looks like it's popping off paper, and I surprise myself sometimes. Isn't that fun? With the colors and stuff I chose, I just went randomly. My mom, though, so her eyes are going to be like a honey brown or a blue, and she was like, hey, you should make her eyes a pretty lavender. And I'm not, this isn't like all the way lavender, and I understand that, but like, it's type of lavender, and I just like the color, so I chose the color. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, it's a pretty color, and I'm gonna stick with the pretty color, And when it comes to like the flowers, so I did go around them and lighten them up a little bit. I wanted them to actually look like they're glowing. And again, this channel, a lot of my drawings and stuff does have a little bit of nudity. So if you are little, please, heaven's sake, I've already said, please don't watch it. Please don't hurt my videos. I love you. I love you all. All right. And so with the background, like I said again, I love how I keep on saying that, The background, though, it has light greens, dark greens, lime greens, yellow greens, and that was for the part of the lineless type style I thought was going good with it. Because, like, I asked 3 people if they agreed, and they all said yes about the fact that it gives the centerpiece more attention. Just watch. You see, so, with the bottom, I blended it out, and then I made it look like it was leaves on the ground, and like maybe some grass, and then yes, the little dots. So this drawing originally is supposed to have fireflies, which I will do fireflies again later on because I really like drawing fireflies, and this is supposed to be a fireplace, but that didn't happen. So I guess it's just like floating pollen, like really pretty floating pollen that's going everywhere. And like I said, so this is the background. I really liked how it came out. What about you? Thank you for watching. Y'all stay fabulous. Thank you. I'm got to tune. What? Thank you. Bye-bye. Adios, my babies. Bye.